Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be making a video on how to install the Kp3 HitMan rod. This just came out. I got mine off A&S Gear for $21 and that includes shipping. Alright, so let's get started. The first things you're going to need are the second to smallest Allen key and the smallest Allen key that comes with the Kp3 pump. You are also going to need the Kp3 pump manual. Obviously the HitMan rod, the screws, and the smaller screws that come with the pump handle, and then the directions that come with the pump handle also. So the first thing you guys are probably going to do is look at these directions and be like, I don't know where these screws are. See, as you can see right there, it says M4, but in this obviously diagram it doesn't show you which screws which. So what you're going to do is go to your Kp3 pump manual and go all the way to the back where it shows the schematics. And then as you can see, there's the pump handle and the MX4L. It says to take out and then MX4L. So it shows you where the screws are. And those screws on here are right here and on the other side in the same spot. And then this pump handle comes right off. So that's what I'm going to be showing you. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take these screws out right here. There's one on this side and one on the other side, so you're just going to take them out. They're really small, so be careful when you're taking them out so you don't lose them. The kit does come with extra, like 2 extra screws, but that's just in case you lose them, which I don't think you should lose them. Just take out the other screw. Other screw just fell out, see, as you guys can see. So the next, yeah, I'm just gonna flip the gun over real quick. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna want to do is the handle should just come right off. There is a spring in there. Here, I'll take it out really quick. There's a spring in there, like that, and it goes inside of there, so if you lose it, it just goes right back in there. The next thing you're gonna want to do is take your second to smallest Allen key and just put it in there and just unscrew these two. These are the longer bolts that I showed you earlier. They also do come with extras just in case you lose them. Alright, so now it's off. Now you want to take your plate, as you guys can see, and you're going to want to put it on like that, or whichever way you want, but I like to have mine on that, so like, as you guys can see, it's curved. Going like that, so your fingers are going to go like that and it's going to pump it back easier. So you're going to want to take your big screws again and put them in there. And just screw them in there. And then take your other big screw and put them back in there. Just make sure don't over tighten them, but make sure they're snug. And then once it's on, see it's on, you're going to want to put see these 2 rods right there, that one and that one. You're just going to want to slide the big knob right there back onto there. And make sure they line up, and then they should just slide right back on. So once that's back on, you're going to want to take, let me get that out of the way. You're going to want to take your small screws and just put them right back in there. This is probably the hardest part out of all of them, is to get the smallest screw, but the small screws back in there. You guys can see that. And it just fell between the crack.
So, try to get that out. Like I said, it's kind of the hardest part of getting them back in there. Alright, so there's one. And then just flip it over, and just do the other side. Same thing, just put it in there.
So now it's on. You don't have to make sure just make sure they're tight. And then now it's on. Here, I'll flip it over. So it's actually easier, it doesn't matter which way, but I like to have mine curved in so you could stick your fingers like that. So you can just keep that. If it breaks or something, obviously it's not going to break because it's metal. But if you want to take that off, just do the same thing in reverse. Alright, guys, check out my other videos and like and subscribe.